Hello, Virgo. Oops. Welcome to the Mystic Messenger. This is your reading for September 2017. Done a partial shuffle just to save some time. Let me tune into the energy here. I welcome in all four directions for this reading for Virgo for 2017 in September. All that is above, may it be below. Let's start your reading. I'm so glad that you made it through the eclipse energy. That was pretty heavy. So we're on the other side of it, but still feeling quite a lot of the effects from it. Virgo, it will have affected you. Maybe not so intensely as like a Leo or an Aquarius, but it did affect all of us. Let me tune in here. Okay, this is for Virgo, September 2017. Knight of Pentacles upside down. A little bit of decisions. Death card in the reverse. Letting go. That's a good thing. Possible travel. Knight of Wands. Ooh, Emperor. You got some pretty heavy stuff here. Moving and shaking. And I like to do two at the top here for clarity. Let me tune in a little bit for you. Okay, Knight of Pentacles, upside down. Pentacles is an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Looks like there's some changes coming in relationship space. This looks like a younger man that has a little bit of tumultuous energy. And being upside down, it means the opposite of right side up. So this is a younger person. This is someone who is a little guarded, and it looks like you're having some communication issues with this person. Speak from the heart. This is the time to speak from the heart, given all the stuff that's going on with planetary actions. So it looks like some resolution is coming, but right now it's a little bit staticky for you. So that Knight of Pentacles, little bit of problems with communication. The armor is lighting up for me, so this person is a little bit closed off and really not hearing what you have to say. So it is younger than 40, I should say. Earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. It can stand for you if you are going through some things possibly from the past, revisiting some things from the past, which is always an opportunity to clean up what was left undone. So take a look at some communications, clear off that energy, see if you can speak from the heart and clear up some static that's happening around communications with others. But this does look like a man younger than 40 that is an earth sign. Most likely it is someone outside of your awareness, not within your family. But it also can stand for you, since Knight of Pentacles also stands for Virgo. But I really believe this is a communication that went wrong from the past, and you're given the opportunity to clean that up. So what is next is the Eight of Wands. And the Eight of Wands, I like the Eight of Wands. That is a whole bunch of ideas coming down from the heavens. So it looks like a lot of things are on your plate all of a sudden. So we had a little time to trundle along through summer, but now it looks like it's time to get into action. Wands are fire, that is action. So things that you've been thinking about for a long time, it looks like it is now the time. It is ripe for you to start creating those wonderful ideas, finish those chores, all the things that you kind of put off for a while. It's time to pick those up again, start your communication, dust off all those projects, and get some motion going. Pick the things that work for you, let go of the things that are not working for you, and focus on the positive. Focus on just pick one. There looks like a whole lot of them, but just pick one to start the ball rolling, and that should clear up some of the confusion. There's a little bit of confusion because it looks like there's so much going on. Where do you start? Just pick one and it will flow. So that is what crosses you. That is your challenge. What is above you is the death card. And the death card does not necessarily and very rarely means physical death. It means the ending of something. Since this is upside down, it is the opposite of the ending. So it is new beginnings, possibly some thing that you thought was no longer valid. Could be a new job that you had applied for that you forgot about, but something that was forgotten from the past will be revisited to you, and it will be a much more joyful encounter than it was in the past. So this is really an opportunity to clean up some stuff, revisit projects, and also revisit relationships. Looks like someone from the past that it was a bit staticky. Well, you will have the opportunity to clean that up. So it's new beginnings on many, many levels for you. Just trudge through, pick one thing. I know, Virgo, you have lots of stuff going on and you're kind of an out of control healer or nurturer. So pay attention to the things you need to do for your happiness. And instead of carrying the banner for others, it's time for you to really create those wonderful projects and your hopes, dreams, desires, wishes, things like that. So really take a look at what is going to make you smile. And it looks like finding that smile. It's been a little bit of a rough road, it looks like, for maybe 6 months, almost to a year, of just trying to find your footing. Change has been in the air for you, Virgo, for quite a while. It's just like, where do I start? Which project do I start on? Which seems more valid? And you've had a lot of time to kind of contemplate what is working. So take that first step of that leap of faith, if you will, that leap of faith into a project, and start the ball rolling on all these things. All it takes is one step into the future to change the energy and start things moving. Looks like travel. The Three of Wands. Wands also is fire and movement. So it looks like really contemplating a possible move, travel, visiting, little bit of have to, maybe have to for family members or for someone who needs your help and assistance in something. So there's a number of decisions and a number of ways that you can go. Looks like one is really solid. And that's so take the information from the past that you need, leave the rest that is not necessary or pertinent to the choice that you made, and go for it. It looks like travel. I'm seeing around water as well. So it could be over water, could be plane, could be a boat ride, but get out there in the world is the message, Virgo. Don't haul up in the cave. Get out there in the world and move that energy. Start those projects, start those new beginnings. And one very definitely is not in your neighborhood. It is someplace else. So if you have a choice from two directions, choose the new direction. Take the road less traveled, Virgo, and see where it brings you. So, and that looks like it's in your awareness now, has begun. Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands is here. That's what I'm picking up on this, is that heralding in a new age, heralding in new projects and movement, and possibly being either exalted and honored for what you do in the world. So either a promotion or a genuine gratitude for those in your world. But you're really heralding a new age in for yourself, and you have the bravado, you have the bravery to move energy for others. So you are fighting the good battle, and it's upright. So moving forward, fire, there's a lot of fire here and a lot of motion. So it looks like you've been contemplating for quite a while starting these new projects. And now it's time to embrace them. Take that leap of faith. Find your courage. But you do have a bravery to you that many others around you don't. Be careful which direction. Take a look at what would benefit you the most. Breaking some cycles of people either being dependent on you or you being dependent on them. I'm feeling some contracts are coming up for you to either break or renew. Read the fine print very carefully. You know, Mercury is in retrograde till the 5th of September. So read your contracts very, very carefully and make sure that they honor you as much as the other person. Don't be afraid to stand up and speak your truth, to ask for what you deserve. And now is the time to really honor your wants, needs, and desires. That seems to be a theme here for you, Virgo. So really speaking your truth, doing things for you first, not quite in a selfish way, but you are quite a giver. And if you give it all away, you have nothing for yourself. So start preserving some of your own energy, putting it into your own projects. And it's okay to say no if I'm feeling that there is a heavy burden of others relying on you. And it's okay to cut the cords a little bit, let those baby birds fly, whether they are children or adults. Let the needy ones fall down a little bit and learn to pick themselves up, so you can put more energy, more focus onto your desires and the things that you've wanted to make happen for many years. So take that leap of faith, Virgo. All right, moving forward, you have a number of threes here. So finding your balance, finding information, fact gathering. But the Three of Pentacles, that is also Earth, that is also money, movement. So it may be a time to really go through your bills, really go through your lifestyle, see what is necessary for you and what is not. It looks like saving a little bit of money, following your dreams, and also letting go of the things that really aren't necessary in your life, whether it's, downgrading your computer systems, or, not going out to dinner so many times. But it looks like reallocating money, so you can put your energy into those projects and you will have some money to do so. Also, what's ringing true for me on this one is an exalted card, one of wisdom, and whether it's religion or spirituality, really looking at what works for you and what doesn't, whether it's meditation, whether it's on the physical level like yoga or some kind of sports, but really incorporating a pattern of good health, whether it is on a physical level, on a mental level, or on a spiritual level. But the triangle here is lighting up for me, mind, body, and spirit, that all three must be honored to find the full balance. And it looks like you've been really looking at how that works for you. I see for many of you, it is more on a religious side of going to church and really making a commitment for your spirituality, your spiritual growth. And if it's not in a church, meditation, or for those of my atheist friends, just walking in nature. If that sings to your heart and that feels like the God of your heart, that part needs to be honored too. So really finding the balance in all three, mind, body, and spirit. Looks like some searching has been done here for a while, whether it's on the religious side, finding a community to express that with, whether it's, finding a group to chant with, meditate with, but like-minded spirits that have the same desires and needs. And that could be as easy as joining the Sierra Club, but like minds, things that sing to you. You've been kind of in a little staticky place and trying to find the place that feels comfortable for you in groups. It also looks like within the last year and a half, you have changed a lot of your connections, your interpersonal connections, whether it is a relationship space, a love space, a friend space, but there has been a vacancy, and it looks like now it's time to fill that gap for you. So that's what's coming, Virgo. The bottom of this, oh, look at that. Joy and splendor, celebration, and it's the Four of Wands. Yet again, a wand. So movement. You need some movement, Virgo. I know your beautiful earth signs can haul up in the cave for a little bit. But now it's to stop. Now it's time to stomp around the earth and see what's next for you. Celebrations coming up. So take a chance, accept some of those invitations for barbecues and late summer gatherings. Could be with family, could be family reunions, but it feels like gatherings, and opportunities for those gatherings are coming up. So jump in there, get out, be a little more social, and enjoy life with those that you love. Now is the time to say those things of love and concern and enjoyment with the people that give you the greatest pleasure. So come out of the cave, Virgo, for a little bit and join the celebration. So that is the basis of all this. The Emperor here, that's a wonderful card. It's an exalted card. It's one of wisdom, one of really taking the right road, one of integrity, and really not only talking about it, but doing it. The red is lighting up here for me. It looks like you have been in a little bit of space of frustration. It feels like some people around you have been making decisions out of integrity that affect you, or making decisions without your consultation that affect you. So just be really clear with what works for you and what doesn't. Take the high road in those experiences, in those situations. And it looks like you are creating someone to do some work with, either to make money or for your hobby, that someone is knowledgeable. So someone is coming or is in your awareness and has some knowledge that you need to propel you forward into a lot of those projects. So it looks like the missing pieces of a lot of those projects is being held by this person with the wisdom. So they will impart that wisdom on you. Could be a boss, could be a mentor, could be mom, dad, grandma, somebody of authority. Doesn't necessarily mean in age that they are older than you, but someone that has some information that you really need, and they are ready to share that with you. So pay attention. The next one is the Seven of Wands. And this depicts a bit of a pickle. This is really feeling like you were put in a corner, backed into a corner over something, and had some a little bit of staticky communication. It also looks like it involved more than one person. For many of you, it may be an issue at work, but something that didn't sit well with you has really caused you a little bit of strife, heartache. Time to move that energy out and let it go. Take what you need from this experience, and you may need to take your leave for a moment from socializing with these people for a moment until you get your grounding, until you get your bearings. And also when this staticky stuff leaves out of our awareness from the atmosphere and what's happening astrologically, this will lighten a little bit. But it looks like there is like one more big effort of communication, and then you will be able to decide whether you need to pull your energy back or if you need to continue with these people. But there is some tumultuousness, there is some static in there, and it also looks like you really felt like you were backed into the corner. Stay in integrity, speak from your heart. That is the theme of this month, is speaking from your heart in all that we do. So just keep your integrity. Even when those around you have fallen from integrity, please keep your integrity and your wisdom intact. You don't have to join the fight if it does not feel in line with your highest creative essence. But it looks like you've been pulled in many, many different directions for a number of months, finishing one thing, starting another, and it was all kind of happening at once. And it's separating a little bit. It's coming up to it, separating a little bit. So you will be able to pick and choose what works for you. Leave the stuff that doesn't belong to you. No is a perfectly acceptable answer with a capital N and a period at the end of the O. It doesn't mean you don't love someone, like them, don't respect them. It just means that doesn't work for you. So don't be afraid, Virgo, to put an end to some things that really aren't working for you with love and kindness. So that is what's coming up. Also another 3, another balance, another joyful card. You have a couple of joyful cards, so it's really time to celebrate the good things in life. Let go of some of the things that have been really sitting in the middle of your head that you haven't been able to process. Take a look at them. Are they your issues, or are you trying to solve other people's issues? Pick what is only yours and leave the rest. Time to do some celebrating. Time to gather with the people that you've always found great pleasure with, and run a little wild. Allow yourself to live in some bliss, live in some joy. Let down your guard a little bit. Don't be so strict on yourself and others, Virgo. You have an extremely loving heart and ability to heal many, many people. I'd like to see you turn that healing back towards you a little bit to make yourself a little bit more happy mentally and balanced. So, and connecting with some folks from the past, really reveling in the joys in life and letting down those. Just take a break from the stress a little bit. Take a break and enjoy yourself. Go to those barbecues. Go bowling. Even it's gathering in a park. Just finding your bliss and the simple pleasures of connecting with people that you love and you care about. Enough of the have-tos. You've done a lot of have-tos in the last couple of months. So now it's time to reap the rewards, feel the bliss, and enjoy those around you that are here on the planet. Looks like a little bit of loss has happened over the last couple of months. So really enjoying those that are still here on the planet and still in your corner is a really great thing. It's a lot of female energy coming out of this. So for you lady Virgos, connect with your gal pals. For my knights and my kings, connect with the people that you love. This feels very feminine to me, very feminine. So, and maybe going out on some dates or something, or just connecting with people that you love, that is in a stress-free environment, and raise a glass, toast to the positive things that have happened in your life and in others. It's a time of celebration. As we move into the fall, that is much more of a time of contemplation, which is very familiar to you, Virgo. You have one of those great minds that tends to spin a little. So take a step out of a little bit of that spinning. Look healthily, I guess, at what you need to do for your next step. But really enjoy life. Enjoy life. Not all this doom and gloom and contemplation. And getting it right. There is no such thing as perfect. There is no such thing as getting it right. But you can move towards integrity. You can speak from the heart. You can make the hard choices. So come out of that cave a little bit and really enjoy life. The moon is here, which also can depict the sign of Cancer is the moon. So this may be a Cancer person. Feels feminine, could be mother. The moon also can reflect our mother. It is also, the moon is our reflective side. It is our intrinsic side, our internal side. So it looks like taking all the things that you have resolved within your soul, within your heart, within your head, and projecting them into the new sun, into the new awareness, and kind of manifesting them, taking them from your mind and manifesting them into reality. Put down that fear, walk through it. Looks like you do have some help, so don't be afraid to ask for help from others. But really taking those inward things that you've always wanted to do, projecting them forward into your own reality and to others. So do those things that you've been putting off for years, that you've been meaning to do. And just move that energy from kind of the lower intrinsic level through the gates of fear and out into the world where it can vibrate and resonate with you and the world. So that looks like your reading for the month of September. I'd like to do 2 cards here. These are the past life cards. Just for a little clarity. So this is for September 2017. Virgo, my lovely Virgos. Beautiful earth sign to you. Oh, okay, ships. Yes, time to travel. Time to get out of your comfort zone. Time to move about the cabin. Leave the cave a little bit. So ships is the first one. Let's see what the second one is. A lot of times that one keeps sticking out, so that must be the one. Galactic. Okay. So embrace what's outside of your world. Take a leap of faith. Try something new. Travel a little bit. And it doesn't mean jumping on a plane. It means, just you could walk down the block and try something new. Get a different view. It helps for your perspective. Broaden your awareness. Broaden your awareness instead of just the singular things that affect you. Broaden your awareness to a galactic level. Really look at the big picture, Virgo. Then make your decisions from there. Okay. I think that is a reading, my lovely Virgo.